What's up, guys? I'm back with another VOD review of one of my Phantom 1 Wraith games. So, if you would like me to do one of these VOD reviews for one of your games, just leave your match ID in the comments with either your username or the character you played, and I will make a video like this for you for free, and I'll post it the next day. I do one of these a day, so. So Wraith Soul Lane, first item I get is card, pretty standard. I don't know why you'd get anything other than card first. One thing I've been working on a lot is sliding to extend my clip. I watch a lot of Eternus and the best players in the game right now, and they all slide to extend their clip. Especially with characters that have a high fire rate, you can get an extra like 20 or 30 bullets out of race clip. That was a really bad trade by me. I took a lot of damage there. I took like 150 and got like probably 20 on him. So Shiv in the solo lane is so strong because he can just sit under your stairs right there and just permanently shove the waves into your tower, and like you'll see later on why the mistake I made. The mistake I made was not immediately shoving the wave. I like let him shove his wave into mine. Hit one card, missed the second. Unfortunate. But like I can't get close since Shiv is such a close range character and Wraith is not really close range. I can't get close to him. So because I know I'm gonna be shooting a lot of minions and not shooting him, I opt to get a monster rounds first. Usually I would buy an extra charge to get another card, but instead I go for a monster rounds, which is gonna give me a bunch of resist and damage against NPCs, and it gives you another health regen. So it's a very good defensive item, if not the best. And it just gives you more base weapon damage, which is very good. So right here, once he got off my stairs, like I'm very comfortable. This is a bad habit I have, is I'm very comfortable playing behind my guardian in like a. I'm good at playing in a disadvantageous position, which is a very good skill to have. Because it doesn't matter who you play, most of the time you're going to end up in this position eventually. But I shouldn't be so comfortable to the point where I only want to play here, and I like need to be looking to get myself out of this position. But yeah, like I should be trying to shove my wave. Instead, I'm trying to like trade damage with him. I need to be controlling him with my wave, not him controlling me with his wave. But we're even on farm. I'm up a little bit. I'm just weak. I go for my extra charge to get an extra card, and then my extra spirit, which is very good defensively too because it gives you some more health regen. So I'm just trying to stack all these 500 items that give me a little bit more health regen without buying extra regen. I used to buy a lot of health regen or extra regen, the green item. I used to buy this a lot, but I've kind of been against it. It got nerfed a little bit. And either if I need the regen, that was really bad. See, like that's why I can't get close to him, is he'll just dash into me and like shotgun blast me and melee me. It's like I can't get close. I end up getting extra regen here just because I accept I'm maybe under my guardian a lot of this time. And this is kind of like a stall item where I kind of just want to wait him out a little bit. Yeah, my biggest mistake here is not getting away from this position. Like I'm too comfortable being here. Like this is an okay position to be. It's not horrible, especially against Shiv since he's so close range that like as long as I get my farm it's okay. But my guardian is just he's chipping it away. And honestly, the misplay he has is he's trying to shoot me. Yeah, like that's just like he's just waiting for me to get close and didn't do that every time. My biggest misplay here is just not using my range. So I opt for extra health here just to give me some more takiness. This item in lane is crazy good, and I'm gonna build Fortitude later, so it just gives you so much health. It gives you like a full extra heavy melee of health. And so I know Shiv has execute here, and he's gonna look to use it on me. So I'm not gonna let him get close to me. I'm gonna try and use my guardian as cover. That is the one thing that being so close to my guardian is I always have cover, or I always have safety. But this is perfect. He has his wave on my stairs. I should have opted for a basic mag earlier, I think. I think I should go for basic mag right now, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Basic mag is very good on Wraith. Gives you more ammo, weapon damage. Super good. So monster rounds and basic mag together, they give you a lot of pushing power with your wave. So if my lane to the right of me, if this lane wasn't doing so bad, they're in trouble too. Ideally, someone would gank me because this Shiv is just asking to get ganked when you're on someone's stairs this long, and so. But like, it's not even that the gank has to work. He just needs to be scared of the threat of a gank. And then I also opt for an extra stamina because I want to be able to get away from him if he gets close to me. And stamina is going to allow me. This is, yeah, I'm just looking for a grab here. Oh, I did get a gank. Yeah, we get a gank. We get a kill here. So that's the downside to how he was playing, is that he has to be so close. And so then I look to this Haze. I don't know what this Haze was doing. I'm gonna actually like look at what this Haze was doing. Yeah, she's like farming boxes. So I rotated over to help this Paradox. But this Paradox just, I don't know what he was doing. They were both super weak, but I couldn't really fight. I was more just going over there so that they didn't push the wave in. I was trying to cover for the Haze. Because Wraith has a lot of mobility with her teleport. I don't know. I don't know what the Haze was doing. It was kind of bad play by the Haze. But here I am again, back behind my Guardian. So I'm about to have be able to buy a 1250. Let's see what I buy here. Upgrade my oh, here's my skill points. I do 2 in card, and then I go all the way up to 2 in here, and then I think I'm going to do 1, 1, and then 5 in the telekinesis. When you have the 5 in the telekinesis, the AoE lift, you get a lot of presence on the like team fight presence. So I opted for a rapid rounds for more fire rate, sprint speed, and then swift striker. So every time this Shiv is trying to dive me, I'm just not going to give him value. Like I say in all these if you watch any of my videos, I always say you want to deny value. The way this Shiv gets value is being close to me. So I'm gonna make him run hoops. I'm gonna make it as hard as possible for this guy to get close to me. So there's a buff right there. I didn't even notice. I should have picked that up 100%. Those golden statues add up. And so now here's where Wraith solo lane versus Shiv. Now he's on the other side of the coin where I'm gonna outrange him on the other way. Of he can't get close to me. And the way I'm gonna do this is by shoving this wave into him. If you see, this is what he was doing to me. He was shoving the wave into into my tower, and you have to kill the minions. You need the farm. But I got my items now. I got my fast fire rate, my monster round, so I can kill these. If you see how fast I'm killing these minions, he can't compete with this. And so he needs to be close to kill the minions. So by me shoving the minions into him, I know where he's gonna be. I know I can look for denies. I can get cards here, and you see, I'm chunking him out, chunking him down. I keep looking for a gank because I'm scared of getting ganked here, and so the Shiv does something smart here. Is I don't know when he buys it, but he's going to buy a slowing hex, so I can't teleport away, and I think it's part of his build anyway. But it was a very good purchase by him because it allowed me to not. You'll see. You guys will see what happens. But so right here, I have almost 2,000, and so I have 5K souls. Let's see. I think he spent all. No, he hasn't spent all his money, but I need to spend my money here. I need to shove this wave that just dropped, and then go spend my money because I can make it back to this position in the time it takes him to kill the wave. I was just under my tower for so long. I was scared of losing this position against him. And so looking back on it and how I'm gonna spoil it. I die on this position eventually. Because you see, there it is. He sold something to buy this slowing hex. Smart. This is smart by him. But this is why VOD review is so important. And if you guys want me to do this with your games, I promise you, it's even better from a different person's perspective. Like, if I have someone else watch one of my games, they're gonna notice because everyone's different. Everyone looks at scenarios differently, good or bad. Like, the day you stop wanting to get help from other people, whether they're higher ranked than you, lower ranked than you, is the day you stop learning because there's something to learn from everyone. And so, right there, I try to teleport away. He's slowing hexes me. I don't die here, but I get some damage on him. I just need to back up here. I have 3,000, so I should be opting for probably two 1250s if I had to guess. Yeah, my Enchanter's Barrier, which is a part of my build, and then Swift Striker. Yeah, so this gives me effectively 2 magazines. If you didn't know, this ability or this item, when you use a certain, I imbue it to my card. So whenever I throw my card, yeah, this was bad by me. I just hopped up on the thing again, and he was just already there with slowing hex. Nothing I can, just bad. But I ended up losing my tower for that, which is not a huge deal, not the end of the world. It's 12 minutes into the game. If you lose your tower like in 5 minutes, it's pretty bad. But if you lose your tower 12 minutes into the game, it's not that bad because people are starting to make rotations already. As you see, like, I will say something I've noticed is a lot of people just give up their tower for free. Like, they'll win their lane and then just immediately leave their lane and just give up their tower for free. So it's like, okay, you didn't win lane. You took their tower first and immediately give yours for free. So that's something that I'm very conscious of, is not giving objectives for free, because objectives win games, and especially if you're up a lot of money, the comeback mechanics through objectives are very, very high. So everyone on my team, there's 4 opposite side, they all TP over to me. So this is not good. I'm gonna get this tower anyway, but we have 5 over here. And so you see this Warden right here, they're gonna get this Guardian. So that's the problem with when you show people and when you show 5 on one side of the map. We end up taking this Walker too, I believe. So I'm looking to grab this Lash. Yeah, he doesn't go on me though. And I think I have I don't have my AoE lift. Yeah, that pocket fed a little bit. He was a little too eager, but we end up getting this Walker, and we get this Shiv kill. This Shiv was fed a little bit too. So Wraith has the best objective damage in the game, with full auto, her massive clip size, and just her ability to do this. Like, I'm gone. I'm out of there. I was thinking about doing that big camp, but I decided against it. I need to learn I highly recommend everyone that wants to get better watches Eternus level people play. I'm not the best player in the game at all. I am not even that good compared to most people, but I do try to, the way I learn things is I watch people better than me play. And one thing you'll notice is how good their movement is and how they'll what I'm talking about specifically right now is how they jump off the line and they do like a side dash and they carry all their momentum. So right here, this Ivy, like, I thought she was just gonna leave, but she ends up fighting me. And Wraith has the best 1v1 fighting in the game. She stone forms that, but it doesn't even matter. She still dies for it. So now I have a big bag, a lot of money. I can buy a 6K item, and I put my 5th point into here, and then I put 1 into each of these. And so now I'm gonna go all the way up in here. So I get my silence glyph, which is huge on Wraith, and then my improved cooldown, which is gonna lower my cooldown on everything, and then my soul shredder bullets, which makes my cards do more damage. This is kind of like it's a mostly card, but a little bit of gun damage hybrid build. But my silence allows me to, like that Ivy, if I silence her first, she can't use her stone form. And say with like Mo, he can't run away, he can't burrow, and Abrams he can't charge away. It just gives you the ability to get guaranteed ultimates. And if you get caught by Wraith's ultimate at the beginning of the fight, more than likely you're going to lose, because I'm going to drop 3 cards on your head in like a full mag. And if you notice right now, I have a lot of money compared to some of the people on the enemy team. Like if I were to catch the Warden, the Lash, the Mo, they're going to die. Shiv too. So right there, I just bought my improved spirit, which is going to give me more spirit and sprint speed. So my sprint speed just spiked heavily because if you didn't know, Wraith, her sprint speed scales with spirit. So that's why you're kind of inclined a little bit to do spirit builds with Wraith, because your sprint speed will scale, which allows you to move around the map faster. So right here, Ivy, silence, but the whole team was there, so that was bad by me. I didn't know that they were all there. But we can watch this guy. That was bad by me. Bad awareness. I thought that Ivy was just in mid. That was good by Pocket. He didn't chase that Moan Curl. A lot of people would have probably chased that. But he hears him and he dies. Like this. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. So obviously I'm going to be more critical of random people. But I try to be impartial. Like when I make like that play I had on the Ivy was horrible. Silence, lift. He can't dash. This Shiv just at a certain, like, he used return fire, which gives him a lot of tankiness. So I'm just going to go up here and not interact. I'm going to deny him value. Like I say in all my replays, it's the biggest thing I talk about is denying value. All I had to do to deny that value there, the return fire, was go up on that ledge and not let him use it. And so now I'm going to get this Walker for free. They're 3 dead. My team's rotating over. This Abrams is coming, but it doesn't matter. I wait for my team to get closer so that when this Abrams does come to find me, I obviously couldn't see him on the map. I always forget to do that, to put it where only I can see. So that Abrams just fed too, so now they're still 3 down. And we have Earn here. I think we set up for Earn. And I'm always looking to farm boxes, farm enemies' camps, especially when we win a fight like that. I'm in here to set up for Earn. I'm going to immediately grab someone just to create an advantage. See, that guy, deny him value with ultimate. I'm going to grab him. It's such a simple concept that can... It simplifies the game in a very simple way. Not as simple. That's poor English. I'm yapping, but it simplifies the game down into the right way of denying value. And so that it's also very easy to think about how they can deny your value. So how would they be able to deny my ultimate value? Wraith gets almost all of her value from her ultimate. How would they deny it? Let's go to the item shop. They would buy reactive barrier, metal skin. Yeah, that's really about it on like hard CC counters. But yeah, that would deny me value, because if I don't get value out of my lift, my ultimate, I'm not a super strong character. Most of your value is spiked on the fact that you have a you can't touch me button, I can touch you button. Wow, that does not sound good, but I got the P Diddy button. I don't know. That's bad. Digital footprint, man. Um, yeah. So right there, I buy Divine Kevlar. This is perfect for Wraith because you get some Spirit Lifesteal cooldown reduction, and when you use your ultimate, you're gonna get 700 bullet shield, 700 spirit shield, 40 spirit power, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. Very good item on Wraith. So I have my boost here. I see this guy hitting the walker. So silence lift. It's so simple. This guy just explodes. That guy's 10k under me, or 8k, 8,000 under me. That's a free kill for me. I just got my Kevlar too. So basically, Kevlar acts as another improved spirit. I basically got Boundless Spirit with also lifesteal cooldown reduction and shields. So they're down 4 here. They're still fighting. I'm going to start mid-boss. And if you didn't know, you can slide on this little ledge right here and extend your mag. And this is what I've been really trying to work on, is extending my clip with slides. I keep messing it up, though. I need to be more lateral left and right. This thing wanted me dead so bad. Look at how close he is to it, and it's still hitting me. I'm not even in the pit, and it's still hitting me. That has to be a glitch. But you see, just Wraith has just such good damage. And so when you have a character that can teleport, it's very big, like Wraith, Dynamo, Ivy. Ivy sometimes, but you always want to look up top and make sure no one's looking to steal the rejuve from you from up top. The way that people get rejuve stolen a lot of times is they just sit in the pit and just like, let's all hoard around the rejuve, and then someone will come in with an AoE ultimate, or like Yamato will come in with an unstunnable ultimate and steal the rejuve. You want to be looking, you want to be proactive, not reactive, and try and find who is there trying to steal it and what tools they have to steal. So here I'm looking to gank someone a little bit, but it's not gonna happen. So I opt for my rapid recharge, which basically just gives me more cards, gives me extra card. But this is a spirit build, so I see my team fighting here. I was gonna hit this jungle. This is bad though. 2 die here. Like, we're trying to get out, but I'm gonna show the enemy that I'm here, so they don't chase. So now we have rejuve, but we only have 4 out of 6 rejuves because 2 of them died, which isn't horrible. But now we're playing defense here, and I'm trying to trying to defend this walker. So I'm very strong here. I have AoE lift. That guy got too close. I probably should have grabbed him, but huge ult by this Infernus here, getting 2. Silence him so he can't jump away. Slowing Hex and silence on Lash are so good because he relies so much on mobility that if you can turn off his mobility, then very good. But that was horrible by them. They had no interest. They should not have tried pushing a walker that, like, they could have split pushed for a walker and probably gotten it. And so this is bad by our team, is we have 2 people go clean up 1 lane. Like, if we have 1 person go clean it up, it's fine. But we have 2. It's not a huge deal. We're still up technically 2 people here. But if you see Wraith objective damage is just so good. Warden leap. I just lift him. I'm denying him value on his ultimate. Guess what? He uses ultimate and he dies. Like, a lot of people will press their ultimate button and think they're invincible. They're not. They are not invincible. I was just sitting in the Ivy thing, like, kind of a misplay, but not horrible. So, yeah, my teleport, bad teleport. Yeah, that guy's dead. But they get it. And so scenarios like that, you all want to scatter so at most they can get 1 person, but they got 4, which we all had or most of us had rejuve, so it's not a huge deal. They're not going to get anything off those kills. And so that's why it was so good that we We fixed this lane right here. Because if this lane was right here, they could have all just gone here and taken this walker for free. So now I'm just looking to buy something. I have 6,000. If you have 6,000, just buy something. I think I'm gonna go for Shadow Weave here just to be annoying. Yeah, Shadow Weave is so good on Wraith because this will allow me to. If you ever played Overwatch and you played some Sombra, you can position so easily when you're invincible because they have no idea where you are. Like they don't even know I'm here, and I'm like, hey, I can lift these guys. And then I just come out of nowhere and lift them. I don't know how that guy didn't die. Someone died here, though. I was like, I thought we were fighting this. It's probably the pocket. Like, this guy has no awareness of what's happening. Oh, it's the haze. Like, this guy's... They're all completely... I know it's the pocket. Like... Something you should try to be mindful of is spatial awareness and looking at the map and noticing what's happening. If you're alone, everyone else got the memo to get out and you didn't, maybe you should get out. Warden leaps, ults, just a bad ult. He's not gonna get anyone with that shit. Infernus goes in, big stun. I have lift as well, so I'm just gonna look to get value on this. This is a bad lift. That guy's already dead. Waste lift, not the end of the world. I still have a lot of card and gun damage, so it's not the end of the world. I'm going to teleport. That guy was weak, so I'm going to teleport on him. I don't know what that stone form was. And so now we're just on cleanup. We just go down this aisle or lane and we win. I go invisible again. We have 2 invisible characters. Like, that sucks to play against. This Abrams is just so out of position. It's crazy. So yeah, this is about all she wrote for the game. They're staggering in too. You're getting lifted. He doesn't end up dying here, but oh, he does die. He burned, but that's all it takes. Once you get 30 minutes, I don't know how that got canceled. I'm just gonna TP straight up to get out of it. And so this is a before I play this, what would you guys have done here? So they're down 3, about to be. I have one more spawn in, that Ivy. We're down 1. We're fighting in pit. I see someone in pit, but I'm weak. I have 1,000 health, 30 minutes into the game. That's not a lot. No armors, only a barrier. Alright, now I'm going to play it and think about what you would have done here. This is what I did. I was sitting up here getting value out of my cards, get a kill, and then I drop in the pit. And I immediately die. And so they just shoot Patron and we win. But that's a really big misplay on me there because I just gave up my life for free when looking back on it, and especially rewatching it, like maybe we can't. All right, whatever. I'll also show the build I do. I don't even think anyone watches this far into my videos, but if you do, then welcome. But this is the build I use. I explained every item I bought, why I bought it, what it was for. But on that pit play, like, let's say this is the pit, I'm on top. They're not going to shoot me up here because they're so worried about the people shooting the patron that I could have just sat up here and I could have done this the whole time and, like, nothing would have happened to me. I would have been alive and been a threat, but, like, it didn't end up mattering. But that's why the second I did it, I knew it was a mistake, and that's why I've been VOD reviewing my games like this, is because I make a lot of mistakes that are just they might not be game breaking, but they're just sloppy. And like, if you really want to be good at the game, you can't make these sloppy mistakes like this. You need to play to the as close to perfect as possible, because it really is a game of seconds. Um, maybe not seconds, but it's a very games turn very fast. Like if you lose every lane, like that's why I think laning stage. If you guys want a video on laning stage, because I'm really trying to get better at laning. Um, I think laning stage is super important and has it's a very good sense of how the game is going to go depending on how laning stage goes. And in lower elo, like I said in the middle of this video, that people will win their lane. Like let's say, oh, I took this tower. All right, I'm gonna go roam now and never think about my lane again. That's really bad. That's really bad. But there's also the other side of the coin of I never leave my lane. I always sit in my lane. I'm never a map presence. Like you have to be a threat. Other lanes, you want people to think about where you could be and what tools you have. And so like that's why this is called a gank wraith, is you have this you have this lift, and like you're supposed to buy Veil Walker for this, but like I don't know, I'm not a huge Veil Walker enjoyer. Just because it gives you some invisibility to do this. It's basically a budget Shadow Weave that you can get a lot earlier, but it gives you 15 health regen. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But yeah, so that's how I play Wraith. If you have any questions, ask. If you want me to do a video like this for you, comment. I'll reply to every comment. I've only gotten one comment, so you'll be one of few. Alright, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it.